Sometimes the best race course is right in your own backyard. Hello FPV Racers, I'm Captain Gregg and this is Sparky.
Hello FPV Racers.
Sparky, sometimes it's just a royal pain getting all your gear together, packing the car, driving to the field to get a day of flying in. You know what I'm talking about?
Absolutely.
Sometimes the best course is right outside your window. Today we're going to be running the Backyard Battlefield. It's an extreme proximity race course. It's tough. It's loaded with extreme proximity flying. Racers often start with self-level mode to help give them confidence. But then sometimes they're hesitant to go into manual mode where they get a more natural responsive flight. Today we're going to run on a flight mode called SL Mix, and that stands for self-level. What the mix does is it lets you stay in the center, gaining confidence, utilizing the self-level functions, but as we start pushing our right hands to the extreme left and right of the elevator, we go into manual mode. At 20%, we're going to be more in manual mode than we will in self-level mode, but we can still let off the stick. It'll level out in those extreme situations. Our goal, Sparky, is to come back in a couple of months when we have a little bit more racing experience and tackle this course in full rate or manual mode and beat our time. Let's go set the course. And the start-finish line. Now let's go take a look at the course design.
Course design.
And we fly a figure 8 around the wind sculpture and then the dancing boy. From the figure 8 we come shooting through a 4-foot opening, make a hard right-hand turn, come in low, and fly through buns of steel. The Enchanted Forest run has a hard right, which leads to our mini straightaway along the back. But we have a little risk reward as we come into the chicane. If we get our line right, we'll be able to take this as a straight line. Staying low, another right-hander, speed is being gained here, and we're getting ready for the vertical rises. Up and down we go. Start to rise up through the wishbone into an immediate quick left-hand slalom, through the V in the tree. This is where it gets really tricky. Up the hill and through the iconic columns. Through the columns, trying to avoid the boy and his dog. Don't want a lawsuit here. And we have a fast downhill run through the playhouse and a duck under the climbing stairs. And then we shoot up. Nobody's home. Good time to do a vertical ascent. And then we do another fly through a couple of poles here. Just slid down from the fireman's pole. We have a fast sweeper to the right. We call it the happiness carousel. Happy, happy, happy. The carousel ends here. You watch out for this little speed bump called a branch. We start a vertical descent and we head into the gazebo. In one side and out the other to the finish line. That's what we call the Backyard Battlefield. Whoa, that's a challenging course set, Sparky. Why don't you fire up the flux capacitor? I'm gonna need all those energy vibes I can to go handle this backyard battlefield.
Engaging the flux capacitor sequence now.
Let's get our goggles on. Let's go racing.
And we're up, and let's get this race party started. Through the figure 8, remember Greg, keep the pressure forwards. After this turn, I remember bashing into the house. We'll see that on the highlight reel.
I can't wait.
My nemesis right here. Broke a few blades through that. Smooth and steady through these turns. And through the fly-through next to buns of steel. Into the Enchanted Forest we go.
Danger everywhere.
A lot of speed to be had here. Couple seconds left on the table. Chicane's coming up. There'll be a quick right and a quick left. Right, left. Again, get on the forward throttle here. Getting ready for the wishbone. We need to rise up and watch for these branches. We can't see what's above us. Close call. Major mistake right there. We drifted to the right. Almost hit that post. Again, fighting it. Back to the second wishbone. And this is where we dive down. Now we're climbing up here. This is a pretty steep pitch. But we wasted a lot of time trying to get elevation with those nylon blades. Haircut for the boy. Diving through the rope ladder. And here's another one of those risers. Turn around, keep it steady so we don't hit the branches that we can't see. And then shoot through this flagpole on the right. Avoid the tree. And another dive down. Not bad. Watch the branch above. We can't see it, but we know it's there. And through the gazebo. Yes! Close call. Through the finish. Let's bring it in and discuss.
Well, had a few runs there, some hairy moments for sure.
Well, Captain, what did you think?
Some parts went well, some parts not so well. The back straight chicane, well, I hugged the tree line pretty well.
Ah, so you're a tree hugger now.
I also felt I carried some good speed up the walkway. That's a fun run when you get the line down right.
And areas of improvement, maybe?
Yeah, there's some areas I could do certainly a lot better. The vertical rises were tough. I'm not used to that. I don't practice that too much. You have to do a fly under, turn around, and not drift as you're turning around. Still gain altitude, and then change your direction and course. There's a couple areas that happened over by the playhouse, and also at the end of the walkway path. Another area is constantly keeping pressure in my right hand on the elevator. A lot of times when you get in trouble, there's a tendency to back off, and you lose all your forward momentum, and that's just costing precious time. So always remember, even if I get in trouble, at least keep some pressure on my forward elevator so I can keep that momentum going. So if you're not already flying in rate mode, go ahead and give it a shot. Try to extend your comfort zone. Now go light it up.
I wanna crash and burn all night and repair every day.
Oh, you're a big fan of Kiss, I see, huh?
No, I'm actually more of a cuddler.
Bingo! Let me guess. Your favorite eating utensil?
I like the spoon, of course.
What do you like to eat with the spoon?
Cool Whip.
Okay, I know, this is the part where you're expecting me to say that again. But this bit's been done, and I ain't going there.
Ooh, that's nasty. It just flew into the house. Captain Gregg, how many more crashes are left in this highlight reel?
Just enough to hit the subscribe button, or better yet, check out 2 of these other videos. Now, go light it up.